See, look, he's the one with the yellow star in his nose.
Now a first down throw. Stafford eluding the pressure right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them. Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Throwing is Stanford.
God!
Is going to be
Nobody can dang catch on my team.
Lewis tries for it, but comes up empty. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why I decided to go for it there.
It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks, waiting for the pistol to fire and go, and he jumped a little bit too early.
Here we go now. 3-19.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
But that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's when he got that ball.
There, a 22.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, he usually gets it done. Now Trubisky lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Well, that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, bounced right back on it, keeps possession. On second down, here's Trubisky. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number one.
Man, you hate me.
From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I better come back out to play some games.
On second down,
Right now,
Trubisky.
Yeah!
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Miles Jack able to drop him for a loss of a couple. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
No, I didn't count.
That'll give him a 2-score
He's gonna
lead
get
here,
down first.
but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final.
I'm looking at this. His knee did hit that ground. Is he? He didn't have control of that ball. Yep, to right there. He didn't have a control of that ball to right there.
Moments here in the second quarter, they don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Crosby on now to kick it away.
Don't touch it, don't touch it.
This one fielded at the 5.
God.
Uses the spin. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
That was my running back. Imagine if he takes this thing home. I'll just kick to his head.
And the drive
But
starts
you
with a
already
handoff to
know he's not going to because
They'll
he's
get
not
it down here
Zinky.
at the 23. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Nobody. I'm not doing that with you.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Nuh-uh, baby!
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers' hands.
Yeah!
A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start
They
the
had
second
ball
half with
first.
the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency
Bye.
from their side,
Okay.
coupled with
They
you know,
blitzed
those special teams
the whole
coordinators.
first.
They sell their key plays each and every week to
The
their
whole
coach, don't
first
they?
time that I had the ball.
guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it.
Ah!
Came together with that sense of
I was
urgency
on
you're
hit
talking
sticking.
about.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They wouldn't let me.
It's a pickup of 15.
I did the hit
for a
stick
set
move and
of
they wouldn't let me.
downs.
I'm one of them kids. Come to Papa, big boy. That big old fat boy is in the pocket.
Way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him
Look
to
up.
2nd and 4.
The second that he snapped that ball, my guy was literally right on him. Right? But look, I tripped. I tripped over that kid's shoelace. Look right there, he tripped. He tripped me. Right there, he tripped me. That right there
Third quarter and you've
should
got
be.
the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll run again now with Darquan. And
Ah!
he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, they're hoping that the
What,
second
what,
half is better
what,
for him
what?
than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
I ran the ball, I passed the ball. Their defense was good.
Here's Darquan.
Ah, God!
Gets the first down yard.
He is dang holding
before
it.
he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First was the
Looks like
third
they're
time I
establishing
did
a pretty
that.
good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running
He
game
hit me in
on
the
the
face
last
now.
4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now Darquan. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school.
Well, AIs never jump. They never jump. They almost
5 straight
never
carries to start this
get
drive,
hit.
and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They'll run with Darquan. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory. Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Oh, God, I almost had a block.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So put another 3 on the board, and all things considered, a good opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to come out and put a little drive together, take the 3 points, and build on your lead.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their
They
first
called back
possession
one of my
of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get
God!
for them.
That happens every time.
Discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to
I
get
feel
you
like
off to
if
a
I'm
quick
on
start.
yard.
Give him 5 on the carry there.
And I'm not doing that to my
quarterback.
I'm not doing that to my running back. I will not do that to my quarterback either.
He'll take that
Because
anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Back to throw. Stafford.
okay, I might do it to my
Dancing to
running
his
back.
left.
Or I might do it to my quarterback.
He can run for it,
Touchdown.
and he will. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
Coleman now.
Come on! Don't let him put you back down!
He's across the 40 to the 41.
This is what happens.
God, it should have been a walk in the back.
It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Coleman has it here right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A Bengal first down on a 16-yard pickup there.
Nice game there, partner. But
God, I'm not on score 4 minutes.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. On first down, Stafford here. Buying time to his left.
I got it!
Bennett, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. The 20.
I'm leaving.
10.
My team sucks. They're all 70s or 80s. My team just sucks. You guys want to see my lineup? You want to see my lineup?
You to me. If you've been with me from Port of Miami, it's been a journey. Ain't nothing changed. A little stronger, a little wiser. Maybe a little more. Blame it on America.
I'm
pulling off the lot, I bought the cash. Her future bright, don't give nobody bad. Be looking good inside this. But I know that she missing all the edges. I run the game just by running with the poor attitude, they got rich calisthenics. Walking in the courtroom, sipping on the beverage. I know the judge, so I got a lot of leverage.
I don't like none of these playbooks. I'll go with the Browns. God, man. See what I mean? Look how level I'm getting. I'm not getting like no 90s. The only reason I got that 184 was because it was the last 20 rounds. It was really into get president. Get president. That was good card. My quarterback better be better. Oh my God. That one right there is kind of good, kind of good. Good him. I don't have a running back yet. Is that a wide receiver? Better be.
Ain't no relations. I was stacking being Franks and Boston, Fiji. That 2 times in a row, that's a repeat. You end up, cause they easy.
Right now, I don't have a wide receiver.
She got a, she love me like she need me.
Is that right there, wide receiver? You know, I have a wide receiver.
I just go to when I flip the paddock face.
Get president. I really need a wide receiver. I don't have a wide receiver. I got one wide receiver.
Let's go to trial. We guilty to proving innocent.
I like my line.
Got the yellow brace. Check off in my pocket like the yellow paper.
That right there is a trash team.
Low facility, I keep it classy. Build an empire. Yeah, that was my state of mind.
Look,
Yeah, that was my state of mind. Keep the blocks over there. We call it Lego Lane.
I need a wide receiver.
It's like it's Amsterdam.
Oh.
Fresh, you know who got the tropes.
That was the one that is.
When I bought my first rollie. Legend in my hood, just like I'm.
I got two wide receivers.
Never ride in the extra car. Dead president, dead president, dead president, hit them dead president. Let's go all my little militant. Let's go to trial. We
Yeah.
proving innocent. Dead president, hit them dead president, dead president, hit them dead president. Let's go to trial. We guilty to proving innocent.
I get to straight up the Browns playbook. You guys think I'm going to beat somebody?
Falling too fast to prepare for this. Tripping in the world could be dangerous. Everybody circling as vultures. Negative, nepotist. Everybody waiting for the fall of man. Everybody praying for the end of times. Everybody hoping they could be the one. I was born to run, I was born for this.
This was the last draft that I was doing. I didn't finish it. Blip, blip, blip. It takes. See, this track right here is good. Already got me a quarterback. But if I want to run out of pocket.
Looking at my body feeling miserable. Always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible. Looking at my years like I'm out of done. Easy to be a part of them. Never be enough from the prodigal son. I was born to run. I was born for the day. Run me like a racehorse. Pull me like a ripcord. Break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip. Word upon your lip.
That right there is the wide receiver. Because Pizza Hut is going to put up the wide receiver. What? That's a running back. Oh my God. What am I looking at? Is that the best offense ever besides the line?
Be the parenthetical, hypothetical, working on something that I'm proud of. Out of the box,
I got him.
to the world and the vision we've lost.
I got that quarterback better not get hurt. That quarterback better not. That running back better not get hurt. What happened to that 99 card I had? Yeah, he has to be running back. Where's my 99 card at? I drafted a 99 card. See, it's right here. I had a 99 one of those. They better let us know what happened to all that.
I'll do what it takes.
That right there is my friend's team. Just though, I didn't know what.
People trying to say I'm on the enemy. Got a cold with my dogs, can't get in between. I can give them life, no more energy. Man.
God.
Amen. Spent about 60 on the time, I can't even lie. No way in, no
that right
way
there's a boy
out,
wide receiver.
die. So I roll when I roll.
That boy can roll.
Amen. Man. I can't ride Benz, I don't do peace. I beast, I gotta eat. Saber tooth, tiger, diamond tooth teeth. Rockin' right now, won't you come peep? I was outside.
That right there was a 90, 89 speed.
You need to say grace for you say thanks. Amen. What's left in my life, don't know what's in store. I've been dealing with these blessings that I can't ignore. Putting up the numbers, we ain't keeping score. Amen.
I'm not even gonna look at another card. That right there is my favorite one.
Yeah, the hood love me, but you gotta watch.
God.
Amen.
It's the Philippines too.
I just three, I don't do sleep.
One wide and another one blue.
Yeah, we gon' fall through, coming through deep.
Okay,
Amen.
that one's better.
Amen. From the south, moved it to the west. I the logo on the cross, threw it on my neck. Yeah,
I still
when
have
I rap
running
the
back.
set, gotta stay blessed. Yeah. Amen. People trying to say I'm on the enemy. Gotta call my dogs, can't get in between.
Same quarterback.
I can give them life, no energy. Amen. Everybody try to take the identity. Everybody around me turn to a friend of me. Sit back while I take on the
I still
remedy.
have
I cannot let it get into me. It's playing a toll on me, meant to me.
what I'm trying to say. I don't have running backs. That was all of it was wide receivers. None of these are running backs. Look, I know that I'm gonna mess up. But look! I better got a running back. I'm a baller. Look, both is my wide receivers. I got the same boy again. The running back that I just played with. The CB. You see? God. This team right here is gonna be beast. Just wait a minute. Defense! I might have to buy a couple cards for these two right here. Oh, these are in the 80s and 90s. That boy does not will be returning. Oh my God. I'm gonna be ready. I got here playbook. That right there's the 89 overall team. But I'm not happy with it. Oh my God! I hate that. I hate the playbook. Starting off good. That's hard to see it. Right, like oh my. You better be ready, son. Cause my team's don't look beast. I'm gonna make this kid quit when I logged into the game. Whoever I play against. $2. Was better be ready. I'm getting almost all 90s. Look, 90. I'm 98. Eli Manning. Let you know. Okay. The 49. I'll look at this pussy, nope. Almost everybody on my team. I need to spot at LB. I really need LB.
There was a believers I had to get even in mind. We coming up, pulling up, jumping all over your grass.
Look at this team!
Tell the police that I'm begging I want on my 50s in cash.
Look at this team!
I need 20 models. Smiling in my grave.
You don't tell me that team's not beast. Okay, I will give you up to that. That place right there does suck. But every other, that's not a 90.
Take it how you want it. I ain't famous
Unless
like I want it, but I think I might
a
just turn
90.
off. Blow the speakers and turn off. Go to church with my shirt off. Tell the Lord that I'm here now. I've been waiting for so long.
Oh my God, there's one place.
I did it for a long
There's two
time.
places.
If you don't like me, take a ticket. There's a long line. Nice to meet me. I think the pleasure's all mine. They've been clocking me so long. I think they lost time. Ooh, you lost. What you mean?
Chill.
What you mean?
I hate that boy's playbook.
So what you mean?
Someone restart. It's the playbook.
Whoa. What you mean?
Got Eli Manning though.
Don't know what you think it compare me to.
Look at this card though.
Adrenaline popping, the blood will be leaking and running.
How much to do with this stuff? It's my brother.
I do what I do, I don't care if you
I'll
like.
send it to him. My God, this boy's gonna be like, can I play you? I'm gonna be like, kinda, but I gotta do something. Guys, I still got $20 in my suggest boy. On my PS4. I wish I what this boy's gonna say.
You thought it was finished. You thought it was over. You thought it retired. You thought
still shit rap. And I'm dripping on rags.
Here's my team.
Through the digital dash. Yeah, I'm boasting, never brag. Please don't touch my rap. Or the Chris Finn Nash. Alessandra Gucci glasses. The W Anderson collab. Yeah, you probably like it.
See you,
Drop it on the. I'ma buy another.
See you,
Bring it back. Yeah, you know how to make it last. Plus, keep it tight. I'ma fly first class. Quavo hit him with the dash. Please don't touch my rap.
Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Don't step on my Ralph Simmons. Do you know how much I'm spending? My closet it
I'm getting all 90s. I don't care if I drop or stay with 80s. I'm moving up to the 90s.
Crazy colors, living colors. Left wrist, roll it butter. Mason Margiela, my sweater. Mama told me never settle. Ralph Simmons, don't lace him. Got your bitch, wanna date him.
Huh? Wait, don't wanna talk about the paper. I swear to God, these be haters. They be hating, I feel out of. Live in cul-de-sac, don't get along. Move, right with my neighbors. Diamonds on my neck and roll it on. Now I later got
I'm gonna cut my ass.
feel like Darth Vader. I'm a boss.
Cut my ass because see wherever I pick.
Right in my basement. Yeah.
Until I got it.
But you know that I'm gonna face it. Wait, that's the reason that they mad. Color Uzi, yeah, he made it. Yeah, I would have rapper, I made it. Yeah, I would have rapper, I made it.
I don't know who I picked.
In my basement. Yeah. Once I got patience. Yeah. I'm famous. Yeah. Put myself inside my jacket. Hey, making a place with my label. I get it. I get it. 100 on my table.
On the silver lace. Rubies red, my skin too black to blush, too red to send it on the iPhone pages. The same on the wizard up.
It's the same way again.
It's smelling like it brushed tea. Say cheese, see the porcelain. Water, see
Got my eyes closed.
backwoods.
I'm gonna have my eyes closed for this whole round.
Stuck to the pavement, they glued. I'm 2.5 million in the venue and 2,500. I'm cold like I'm sick with the flu. I'm facing, I'm spring summer 2002. Yeah, please don't touch my ride. In the grass, Teddy with the Teddy. Quick with the hands ready. Please don't touch my ride. Shirt off on cam, ready. Headstock in memory. Please don't pop my tie.
48 receiver, wide receiver, nope! On my wide receiver, trash. I'm gonna have to get a 99 overall. I'm not. I don't have a running back. Better get a running back. Okay, bye. Oh, Daryl Beckham Jr. Look, he's a junior. That means he's a brother. Twin. I got all 80s and 90s and 70s. Oh, Daryl Beckham Jr. Yay, bro. What's this boy playbook look like? Look at this again. Body of traffic. Distance! I mean, I'll send my picture of my. I'm sending this boy every picture that I have. I'm pretty surprised that Don't hasn't sent me back yet and say, Beast! Because usually will. Or is he out with his date? Face like I don't even care. Solo drive 4. This team is not a limited drive to this.
Yeah, pulling up with the crew. Oh my goodness. Must have done sang with the roof. Oh my goodness. You sitting looking stupid on the stoop. Oh my goodness. I would take notes if I were you. Oh my goodness. This was designed with the stars, the square and the cross, so we know true north. Oh my goodness. Smiling with 50 carats in my jaw. Oh my goodness. The law, it's a shame, rhyme, love crime. It's a shame they let us jump out of Bentleys with dirty vans. Hit the stage for 15 minutes, get 30 bands. Swiss bank counting clean money with dirty hands. With some hood that's ready to with the. Since I came in and made my name a name brand. French. Paris clubbing like a caveman. We threw up the pyramids, now they say we Illuminati. I'm a tsunami, what the is a little yachty. No blood diamonds, I rock gold like a king. Jury so cold, made them blow the nose off the Sphinx.
A new era begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
It's time to roll.
A first down throw for Winston. Flushed out right. Underneath here to Hill. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw. And
he hits on the slant route to Marshall. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate.
Out
left side here to Bryant. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Not mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Throwing the football early.
Look at this. I pressed dive, and it did that. Oh, it had to hurt his head. I just had to. Yep, my chair, it's broken.
Expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing to 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. By the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Did your high school have that same push 'em back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed it back at the last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Jeremy Hill taking it in from 4 yards out.
Barely made it in.
Right down and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts the defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8, maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Boy, shut up! I run that way because it said QB sneak. Might hit the wrong button, okay?
They go play action here on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
I could have picked that.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Unable to connect on the first down pass
I didn't
play.
even hit him.
Down.
I ran into him.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, man, it ball up.
Middle, and it's complete.
That quarterback
And
get
he'll be
hit.
taken down, but not before he gets
I want to know if that
into-
quarterback got hit. That's what I want to know. If that quarterback got finally hit. And no. How is that boy that big? Look how big his boy is. And somehow he still made that throw. That's what you don't tell me.
Enemy territory.
I was kind of blitzing.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
I like this move right here. It's smooth and it's a move.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
Offense.
Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has
I
to
didn't
be,
intercept
right?
it
All
or
of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite end.
Now Artis Payne trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That boy's fifth.
And as
That
a
boy's
defensive
second down
end,
and
getting
15.
off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defense.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Keenan Robinson coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down for a loss of 5.
That right there is the red zone quarterback.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Shaq Thompson in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett.
That is one dangerous.
What a spin. Now
What, another one?
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. New York set to take the field.
Bro, my quarterback, though. That's 84.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
You told him they to watch for 84, and they didn't watch him.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new 7
84.
downs.
That was really well done right there. That almost looked like a training camp drill. Able to
What's
get
84?
outside of the pocket, kept his eyes downfield, and found his tight end for...
No!
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
Ow,
And he'll take this back all the way past the 45-yard line.
Ow.
That had
I
disaster
fell on
written
the nail.
all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback, a rolling left, and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Here's a handoff to begin the drive to Artis Payne. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd
I got
down.
people on the wide receiver.
Partner, you mind if I take off this headset and put on a coaching headset?
You want to get this running game going?
I want to get this running game going. I'm going down there and saying, gentlemen, we have got to run the football. We've got to get it going right now.
Yeah, to this point in the second quarter, it has been a struggle. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11.
It would have been a steal.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Chris Long able to get him down for a loss of 11 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
I could have grabbed that ball and probably made it to the
And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And
I'm going to play it safe.
Interception, just
I'm
any interception. Are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. 2 yards on the pickup.
I barely got that first down, son.
Set of downs.
This stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
I didn't pick up a first down.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
And you're also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him. Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't get that done on that play.
Well, buddy, somebody hit him in the back.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And both
guys
were there, but it falls incomplete.
I should have just kept ball.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
To throw, Winston. Escaping.
He's got to catch
now he's going to throw
ball.
it back deep over the middle.
God!
Couldn't hang on to it.
They're hitting my character in the dang legs.
Incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Dang, boy! Trying to get me to get every first down.
Snap it to Winston. Rolling to his right. That's to his running back, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Calling a gain of 13 yards on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you bring it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, to let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
He can't me yet.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25
on the 1.
To the 28-yard line.
I want to see this. On the 1-yard line. See, his leg was already out of bounds. That right there, they call on the 1-yard line. Right there. No, that's on the goal line. I mean literally on the goal line. You probably couldn't get nothing to it.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath,
Not even in
relax,
the red zone.
try to figure out what is working and call more of that. Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And his throw here is incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a one-pitch game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Totally that guy open.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
I'm
Let's
not
just face it. This offensive line,
they will fake punt that ball.
Handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with
That's a good return.
Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Hey, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
On second down, Hill. And he's got room.
And
closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Forced out to his left.
Oh, my God! I didn't touch that ball!
Ball roamed free and brings up fourth down.
I'm going for it.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact, able to jar it free from him and force a fourth down.
Great play defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that, past the sticks, first down. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Rolling and he's taken decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's
I'm going to get him far away, or he ain't going to make a field goal.
He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Interesting. Back in their own territory now, we'll see what transpires. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you have to be aware. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They'll run it with Artis Payne. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They have just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like four-down defensive linemen. They feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 7-yard line.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding it.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Will Compton. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Well, the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. On the return, the All-Pro 2 years ago, Tyler Lockett. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
I need to go back closer.
New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
I don't have a good playbook. I'm not
game
gonna lie.
It hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Hey, hold it, boy!
To it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not on
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people...
Oh, my God, he's already on the screen.
Pretty good deal.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
He would have 8.
19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run. Because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, and he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Yannick Ngakoue in there to record
I gave the ball
sack.
to him on the 10.
6th of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. And Gonzalez puts this one through. And we are all tied here in the final stages. So now then, it's a big kick there to get this game back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal could still do you in.
Brandon, we're going to see right here. I would expect that after the kickoff, this offense is going to come out throwing. So those first few plays are going to be the key.
And the Giants ready to come out now.
Playing his game downfield. Remember my touchdown.
Now Winston. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't
I
force it,
bite
nor
really
did he
this
throw it
week,
away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Jameis to throw it. They set up the screen to Hill. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's third down. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
I'm not letting him have his ball back.
And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Winston to throw.
I don't use timeouts.
Hill bites, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
God. I'm going to have to go for a Hail Mary. Get my legs running straight, I guess.
Here's Winston. Sliding out of the pocket. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And Marshall's got it. And they pick up 25 as they convert on third.
I'm taking this ball, baby.
It's almost unfair.
I'm scared, baby.
Marshall can make so many plays, but even when you think he's covering,
he's not.
No, he's really not. He uncovers and makes a play on you and picks up good yardage in doing so.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Oh, stop sitting down.
Winston. Being chased out left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Oh, 1 sec.
And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
I want this thing not done. I don't want to go overtime.
Jameis now on first down. They'll roll him out right. Rifling one complete. And he takes it down to the 10. And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters.
Yes, sir. I'm not doing it. I'm kicking this thing out of
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I can't even let this boy get a dang first down.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
I'm not on the other score. So he's on the
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. Except for their first drive here in overtime. And this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
They'll run again here with Artist Payne. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there.
The ball comes out, but this will really wind up out of bounds.
Really? I've often thought that I don't like this rule, where the offensive player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're right. It is a slanted view, isn't it?
But this is where, for the nowhere to go here, he looks.
Yeah! I'm taking this baby home!
It's picked up. And he brings it back to the house. It's a touchdown.
Down.
And in a crazy inning, a defensive score wins it. Still catching our breaths from that electric finish. You get into overtime, that's one thing. It was a great 4 quarters. But then in OT, not only to win it, but to win it on a defensive score. Wow.
Oh, definitely. And I think from now on, we're going to definitely travel someone who can help us because I thought I was going to pass out at the end. Not just getting to the overtime, but the plays in overtime that led to this one, and to finish it on a defensive touchdown.
God, that was hard.
That gets into the end zone.
Well, that was hard. For me. You know, I was about to put him in second like the quarterback. I want to get that.